What is going on, my friends? My name is Xaul, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dungeons. Alright guys, so before we begin today's episode and start the adventure, I do just want to give a hearty thanks to everybody who has been liking and commenting my videos. Your support really does mean a lot to me. If you are not yet subscribed, I do definitely recommend you do so, because I do have a lot more content on the way, and hopefully you will enjoy what I have. I mean, I'm honestly not the best YouTuber, but I'm trying my hardest, okay? So any and all support that you're willing to give me is definitely appreciated. So thank you guys. Alright, so last time, if you remember, we had completed the Pumpkin Plains, or Pumpkin Pastures, I'm sorry. And in addition to that, we went back to the Creeper Woods and we found that secret, which opened up this secret mission over here called Creepy Crypt. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Ooh, this is going to be one of the harder missions by the looks of it. And I do intend on probably doing that in today's episode, but first I do want to take on Cacti Canyon. Because this is another... Oh wait, no, this one is also default too. Okay, this one is a little bit more difficult. Okay, so it looks like either way we're going to be ramping up the difficulty as opposed to the previous sections. But that's okay, I think we can handle it. We are going to go ahead and just jump right into this one, and if we have time after, then we will go ahead and check out the Creepy Crypt and do that little side mission there. I call it a side mission, but it could be a whole nother level. I honestly have no idea. I know just as much about this game as you guys do, so... For now, let's go ahead and do the Cacti Canyon, but before we do that even, I do want to go ahead and use my level up points, because I do have a few, I believe. Let's see what I do have. My enchantment points, I currently... Where does this show up again? Oh yeah, I've got 4 right now. That's good enough to do a tier 3 enchant, and plus I can upgrade this as well. But do I really want to do that right now? Alright, sharpness. Enchant costs 3. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. Because, as y'all know, I do use my sword more than anything. And I also want to find a way to sell all this unwanted stuff. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. Because I've been holding on to this for a good while at this point. Alright. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and hop right into Cacti Canyon. Oh, okay. I was expecting a bit more deserty aesthetic to this. But it looks just to be a bunch of canyons. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. And husks, naturally. Oh.
Seeks to summon armies of the undead using a power that rests deep within an ancient and forgotten desert temple. Finding the temple, however, is an adventure in its own right. For the entrance lies hidden somewhere in this canyon. A sprawling maze of malevolent mobs and lost secrets.
Okay, we are in there. Nice. I do find it funny how the term mob has just been referenced like unanimously now throughout video games. It's like, before it was just like a technical term which would stand for mobile. Or, yeah, I think that's all it stood for, was mobile, but now it's like people just acknowledge the term and use it in the game as just regular terminology. Either way. Oh, forgot about that. Those things explode. I need to remember that. Getting back into the swing of things here. It's been a little while. Oh, I don't have many arrows. Good thing you gave me some, because I do need to collect as many as I can. Alright. Let's see what this new area has to offer. I imagine we will be entering a desert at some point throughout this level. Maybe? I would kind of be disappointed if we didn't. Ooh, we got creepers in here too. Awesome. Ah! So, what do you guys think of this game so far? I personally am really enjoying this. It's definitely something different, and it's cool to have a different game that takes place within the Minecraft universe, which is also fun to play. So yeah, I want to know what your thoughts are on this. Uh-oh, I didn't even see that. Thankfully, it was out of my range. Ooh, okay, careful, careful. These guys really like to mess with me, don't they? Trying to slow me down and blow me up and excuse me, all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts on this game. Let me know how you feel about it, and what you think. Excuse me. How do you think this might affect like the future of Minecraft in general? Now that's kind of an interesting thing to think about, because this game probably in some way, shape, or form, assuming its popularity is decently high, which by the looks of it, it has been, I'm thinking this game might actually have an impact on the actual Minecraft game. And what that means for Minecraft, that is what I'm not sure of, but maybe perhaps they'll introduce some aspects of this game into regular Minecraft, like even if it's just some little things. I mean, this game already borrows heavily from Minecraft itself, so I don't know exactly what they'd be introducing here, but it would be interesting to maybe see like some unique mobs that were in this game introduced into Minecraft, and kind of see a bit of, ow, that hurts, a bit of reverse, I guess, play of the reverse Uno card when it comes to borrowing assets from the game. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I think it would just kind of be cool to check that out, but I guess only time will tell. As of recording this video, we have no information on what the next update to Minecraft is going to be. I know a lot of people are holding out for a cave update and hoping that Mojang Studios actually listens to the player base when they say, hey, we would like to see some updates to the caves, but you never know. They could go a completely different route and go for something kind of along the lines of Minecraft Dungeons, but I guess we'll find out. But anyway, that's just my random thoughts of the day. We're just kind of plowing through these enemies, and I can already tell the difficulty's starting to ramp up again. Uh-oh. I don't know why I did a roll there. Do I not have access to my crossbow anymore? Okay, there we go. I must have just hit the wrong trigger by mistake. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are definitely a lot harder. And in the last episode, we did play a level on similar difficulty. It was just the Creeper Woods again. Okay, yeah, I knew that was not going to be good. But it was just the Creeper Woods again, but we did ramp it up to the second difficulty, because I was curious to see how much harder it was. And it was still doable, but I could definitely tell that it was a bit more challenging than the previous time that I played through that level. Okay, we need to run for it, because this is not looking good for us. We are down to so little health right now that if we survive this at this point, it's going to be a miracle. Okay, come on, cool down. Whew, okay, there we go. Basically, it was just a matter of surviving there, but we are okay. We just need to be a little bit more careful when it comes to approaching these large groups of enemies. Okay, let's see here. Looks like we have some healing food over there, but I'm going to hold that for the moment, because I know pork and steak and whatnot actually do a lot for me in terms of healing. So if I don't... excuse me. If I don't need it yet, then I'm definitely not going to use it yet. Okay. Don't know where he came from. Looks like mobs are kind of spawning behind us at this point, but you know, that's okay. Let's go ahead and go back over here and use my the pork. That way I can heal up a little bit. And then I will be getting that chest here in a second as well. We have ourselves another healing. Oh wait, no, that's a potion of strength. Okay, we'll take that. Don't know what you're thinking, zombies. Just running in there like that. Okay, let's go back and get this chest, because it looks like this area is pretty much cleared now. It's a shiny chest, so hopefully you have something good for me. Just another bow. Oh, it's a long bow. Okay. 15 to 45 range damage. Strong charged attacks. Interesting. I'm still going to stick with the scatter crossbow for a little while, but I imagine that longbow is going to do quite a bit more damage. Okay, that's the way of the objective, so I want to explore around first before we go there. See what's around this way, because you never know. There could be some more chests and secrets hiding back here. Bunch more illagers, I noticed. And I had mentioned... excuse me. Oh, that's not good. But I had mentioned something along the lines of enemies being introduced into Minecraft from this game, but so far I don't know if there are any brand new enemies from this game. And I don't know if they're going to be. Because by the looks of it, this game seems to be more heavily, whoa, armor. I think that's something we might want. Oh yeah, it is. But I'm thinking this game might just be have assets borrowed from the main Minecraft game. So why did you go way over there? Seriously? You want me to work for my emeralds now, don't you? But either way, I'm not sure. Maybe, perhaps there will eventually be some new monsters in this game that are exclusive to this game, but thus far, I'm not yet sure. Okay, we have some cactus up there. It's kind of starting to look a little bit more like Desert Canyon area. But I don't know if it's going to turn into a full-blown desert, because I don't think that's the aesthetic they're going for, despite the fact that on the map, I'm pretty sure it looked more like a desert than what we're looking at here. Get ourselves a supply chest, some bread, and some more arrows. That's good, that's good. Gonna continue up this way. More illagers and more zombies. Just a bit more of the same stuff we've been fighting so far. I think we are still fairly early on in the game though, so you never know. I could be completely wrong about everything I'm saying about there not being any new monsters or enemies, but I guess we'll find out. Shadowy Brew. Okay, that's the one that turns us invisible, and we also have some haste on us as well, but how do I get up to them? And it's already run out. Awesome. Okay, we're... Seriously? You can stop that at any time, and I would be happy. Dang it, thought I could do something to the cactus there. Oh well. Okay, we're just gonna let them do their thing for a bit, because we can't seem to get to them. Oh. Bunch of emeralds. I'll take those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Alright. Yeah, they really did some damage on us, but that's okay. Alright. Power the beacons. That's our objective now. We need to power the beacons. Got it. And I guess that's one of the said beacons. Beacons in this game are a little bit different, by the looks of it, than in the actual Minecraft game. That's okay. I mean, you can't expect everything to be one-for-one true to the original, though, you know? Like, this game does need to have, like, its own sort of thing going for it. Otherwise, you're just playing Minecraft as an RPG, you know? And as cool as that would be, I mean, it would kind of get stale and boring pretty quick if there's nothing new in the game to kind of balance that. So I think it's a good thing that they're adding new things to this and changing things up, because, again, you know, you want to keep things fresh and interesting for the player. Versus if everything were the same, it would just be like, okay, we're just playing a game that is all about Minecraft, only it's not Minecraft. Okay, looks like we have 2 more beacons to find. And I guess that's how we got up into this area. Alright, you're the one who's giving me a hard time. I see what you're trying to do there. Block me in there and then throw up a bomb. That's kind of mean, but... Oh, 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 get away, get away. There we go. These guys really don't like me. Okay, okay. Stay away from those bombs. Can you stop doing that, please? Thank you. Honestly, at this point, it's just more annoying than anything. Need to find some healing. I do want to try and avoid using the potion that I have when we're out of combat, just simply because I want to use it for emergencies. Like, if I get, like, really low on health and things are not looking too good for me, then I want to have that available to me to use. So I'm hoping one of these guys drops me some food or something here pretty quickly, but... Okay, okay. Careful. Okay, we might actually end up having to use that potion if I'm... it has a minute cooldown. Let's just use it. That's not a very long cooldown at all, and from what I understand, it is infinite. Kind of like the Estus flask in Dark Souls, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Which I haven't played excuse me. I haven't played Dark Souls myself, but I have seen the game, so. Okay, new areas to explore. Looks like we're starting to go into a cave. No. Still outside. Pretty empty in terms of monsters, but I'm sure that's going to change quickly. Find the distant temple. That's what we're looking for now. Okay. Kind of disappointed that this doesn't take place in the desert, but again, I guess they're trying... Oh, wait. It's starting to change now. It is starting to change. Okay. As it turns out, I was right in my earlier guess that it would be changing to a desert at some point in the level. I wasn't expecting me to be right. Oh, check it out. We even have ourselves some of the bone structures. You know, the ones that are very rarely ever found in the actual deserts. Yeah. I don't know if they're actually that rare, but I know I personally have never found one. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how common they actually are, but... Boom. That was satisfying. But I've never actually found one of these structures before. Okay, now it's starting to look a bit more deserty. Okay. Okay. Palm trees. If you want to add that to Minecraft, feel free. I would actually very much like that. I like palm trees. Actually, I think it is planned to be added to the game at some point. Excuse me. You know, this kind of sounds interesting, but what about like a beach update to Minecraft? Like, beaches are just so bland and boring, and at the current moment, they're mainly just transitional. It's like, if you see a beach in Minecraft, it's like, okay, you're just going from the ocean to somewhere else, and there's sand. And that's basically it. Yeah, and I guess occasionally you'll find some treasure chests on the beach, but aside from that, there's really nothing special about them. It's like, you go onto the beach, and that's it. So if they were to, like, add some palm trees and maybe, like, some coconuts and... I don't know. It's a common biome, so I guess they can't do anything super duper crazy with it, but they could at least add a bit more aesthetic to the beaches in Minecraft and make them look a bit more interesting. But I digress. I'm just kind of thinking of ideas at this point to a game that is only semi-related to this one. Looks like we got some husks now. That's scary. Husks are never fun. If they stay true to the form, then they'll give us the hunger effect. Which, hopefully they don't, because I don't want to deal with that. Looks like we have ourselves a little oasis up here, which is cool. So, it seems that in this version, sand actually works much like snow does in Minecraft, in which it could be placed... I don't know. Unlock. Do I really want to do that? Okay, I need to find a key. Alright. Looks like we're going to have to get in there. And I see a key over there. Not sure if that's the key that we're looking for. In another locked area. Interesting, interesting. Okay. The aesthetics of this area are on point, by the way. I'm loving this. It just looks super duper cool. And I like how it changes as the level progresses. It's I always like that about games where... okay, ambush time. Gonna focus about this a little bit, and then I'll... Whoa! Then I'll get my thoughts out. I don't want to die now, not before the final boss. Assuming this level has a final boss, because I noticed some do not. Okay, whew, nice. Find the golden key. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I've always liked that about games where the aesthetic changes as the level goes on. Like, you'll start in, for instance, like, one level comes to mind. I know this is not a very highly acclaimed game, but it is a game that I did play as a kid, so I don't know if anybody is familiar with excuse me, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. Get back here, Key. What are you doing? But the Wrath of Cortex has a level which starts out underwater. And then you progress through the game, or through the level, and it changes. Like, the aesthetic changes from being underwater to a completely new section, like in a factory or underwater temple or whatever. Just stuff like that is what I like about levels in games. Like, a lot of levels will stay completely true to what they are. It'll start as an ice level, and then it will just be nothing but an ice level throughout the entire level. But those who go against that are kind of cool, and that's why I like that particular aesthetic. Anyway, I've been talking about this for way too long, so let's just continue on with the game. Creeper! No! These creepers are doing a lot more damage to me than normal. Probably because I'm either being a little less careful. Okay, okay. I see, I see. Anything secret hidden over here? No. And we still have the cliffs and canyons, which is really cool. I'm happy that they kept those in here further on in the level as well. Okay, okay. Stop trying to escape me, Key. It's like, more often than not, I just see it running at the corner of the screen, and then I know that it's escaped me. I'm just like, stop it. It's kind of annoying. Whoop! I rolled right into that, unfortunately. Get back here. Why must the keys be alive? Okay, we're gonna open this. And then we're gonna run back. Kind of take these guys on from a distance to start with, because there were a lot of them in there. Okay, I think we're thinning the crowds a little bit now. Nice. Not too bad, not too bad. I think we're doing pretty good in this level so far. I'm being careful not to die, or at least trying to. And so far, I think we're doing an okay job. At least I hope we are. Bunch of husks up here. Okay, I need to be a bit careful with my arrows. I still have plenty, but I don't want to just waste them all willy-nilly all at once. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. This is one of those games where you really need to pay attention to everything that's around you. Let's see if I can do some damage with that. I think I killed one or two. Not really worth it. I'm still not the best when it comes to using those TNT, but whatever. I guess we all have our weaknesses, right? Oh. Kind of a waste of that ability, but whatever. You can't really save them, so I might as well use them, right? Dead end. More caves. And more palm trees that I wish were in the actual game. Okay. Anything else over here? No, I think this is just an empty area at this point. Okay. We're in a full-on desert now by the looks of it. I think we're done with the canyon and highlands, or wherever it was we were. Got ourselves another little oasis up there, and yep, as soon as I saw this area, I knew it was going to be an ambush. Survive the ambush, okay. That's what we do best, is survive, right? Or at least attempt to. If the second episode is anything to go off of, then we know that this game does have its difficulty ramp up. Oh, these guys are stronger. What the heck are they? They're like ravaging husks or something. I don't know. Okay. Easy does it now. I can use the terrain to my advantage too. Okay, we're doing okay. Taking very little damage thus far, so that's good. That's not a good place to spawn. Okay, okay. Managed to use the creeper star advantage as well. That's good. I didn't even think about that, honestly, but I guess it was a perfect opportunity. Okay, these guys move fast. Alright. Come on. Just focus, focus. We should be good. Bit of food. Okay. Swiftness is always nice to have. Helps us avoid these skeletons a little better as well. Okay, cool. Enter the temple, so I'm guessing we're here. Okay, so when I was thinking desert temple, okay, yeah, this is what I was thinking, was an actual desert temple. I thought that they had just, like, constructed a completely different looking temple. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the level.
The ancient desert temple. Who knows what truths and treasures await you inside?
Okay, so no final boss this time. I was thinking we would be going into the temple itself and maybe doing, like, some fighting and whatnot in there and having a boss fight, but I guess not. Okay, so if that's where we're going to end today's level, then I guess we do have enough time to check out that other one. Corrupted Beacon. Holds immense power within. It waits for the moment to unleash its wrath. How does this work, though? Corrupted Beacon. Whoa, that does a lot of damage. Requires souls? Really? I'm gonna have to see how that works too, eventually. Okay, and yet again, as I have been in the previous episodes... Oh, it's not even on my hotbar anymore. Oh, I don't want to use that. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's just go directly into the crypt. Oh, this level. Okay, I have seen not a lot of this level, but I think I saw some of this level in the promotion for this game, if I'm not mistaken. This level actually looked really cool, so I was kind of hoping to encounter it at some point. Find the lost home. Okay, so we start in the Creeper Woods by the looks of it. In a section that's completely blocked off from the rest of the place. Any secrets out here? Anything hidden, perhaps? Nope, it's just a waste of time to even look. Okay, anyway, what I was trying to do. Okay, I do want to check that out, so... What? I'm confused. Huh. I don't know what just happened. That somehow ended up on cooldown, but let's hop in here. Okay, this looks dark and spoopy. And yes, I'm still using the word spoopy in 2020. Don't judge me. Okay. I imagine it's going to be more undead. And creepers. Creepers and undead. Awesome. Okay. I wonder if there are any more of these little side missions. Probably, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Okay, okay. Now this is what you think about when you think dungeon. This is the sort of thing that comes to mind. I've been playing dungeon crawler games for actually quite a while. One of the very first ones I played was called Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. If anybody out there is familiar with that game, it's a really, really good game for the PS2. Of course, it's based within the same universe as Forgotten Realms and whatnot, and the original Baldur's Gate, which obviously it's not the same as the original Baldur's Gate, but it's actually a really good game nonetheless, in my opinion. It's a dungeon crawling game, very similar to this one, and it takes place in the D&D universe. But when I started playing dungeon crawling games, I was honestly very confused with the concept of what a dungeon was. And I think a lot of people who start out in that Dungeons and Dragons aesthetic or area or whatever, I think it's kind of a similar story to them, or for them as well. Because if you think about it, a dungeon, the concept of a dungeon, at least, prior to learning about the game and whatnot, all you think is just a room with the cages and bars and shackles and manacles and all that kind of stuff, you know. You don't really think of it to be anything more than that, you know? Or you think something kind of similar to this, like if we're referring to a video game, you'll think, oh yeah, this is a dungeon. Because, I mean, it has the aesthetic of what you can envision a dungeon to be in your head. There's nothing else over here. Okay, there is something. Glad I came back. But that's actually not the case, though. Dungeons refer to any open, like, level and area in games such as this. Like the Creeper Woods, for example, doesn't have the dungeon aesthetic, but at the same time, you would still consider it to be a dungeon. Just because, I mean, the level and area has progressing rooms, per se. Like, regardless or not, whether it's outside or inside, that's kind of irrelevant at this point. You're still going down a linear path, and you're stuck in a linear area, and you are progressing through different areas and rooms. Thus... Oh, what did that do? Okay. Thus allowing you to be able to use the term dungeon to describe it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not the best at explaining things, but hopefully that makes a bit more sense. I'm sure a lot of people are just looking at me at this point and being like, well, yeah. This is obvious to them at this point, but... Hunter's armor. Okay. But I'm just saying, when I started learning about all this stuff in the universe and all that, I honestly did not know the difference, and I couldn't tell, or I didn't understand the concept of what a dungeon was. But anyway, like I said, I have been playing dungeon crawling games for quite some time now. In fact, there is a game that I do intend on getting back to on this channel. I played it before. In fact, my highest viewed video on this channel is of this game. It's Dungeons & Dragons Online. I'm thinking about doing some live streams of that actually here pretty soon. And I kind of want to start a project on that game. I'm not sure how many people would really be into that. But for those who are, I mean, it's a really, really fun game to play. No, don't do that. Oh, that's just mean. That is just messed up. But anyway, I don't know how many people would really be into that. But at least for me, it's something I would enjoy. So hopefully some people out there might find enjoyment in it. I don't know. But either way, Dungeons & Dragons Online is a game I do want to live stream. And it's a game that's kind of very special to me, because I've played that game for a very long time now. If anybody out there has followed this channel, you'll know I'm a huge fan of it. And when it comes to MMOs in general, there's not many that really hold my attention for as long as that game has. But that game is very similar, not to this game, I mean they're way different, but that game, it's another dungeon crawling game, hence the name, and also hence what it's based off of. But basically you have full character customization options. Like you're able to create all sorts of wacky builds and kind of put together some pretty interesting designs for your characters and whatnot. But the aesthetic of the game, or the appeal of the game, comes from the sole amount of customization that you have. Okay. Seems a bit much for a tiny bit of treasure that you give me, but okay. If you want to heavily guard this treasure like this, that's fine. You can do whatever you want to. Just know that you will lose. I don't care what you guys are trying to pull on me, you're going to lose. Oh, okay. There's more to it than that, it seems. This area seems to be just a treasure fest, which is nice. But anyway, back to what I was saying about DDO. What was that? What was I trying to get at here? All I'm saying that it's a really good game and that I really enjoy playing the game. And hopefully some people would be interested in watching it on the channel. Because what I intend on doing, I intend on creating a new character and starting the game from the very beginning. And then kind of seeing where it goes from there. Like, I'll start from the beginning. Maybe I'll stick with the storyline. I don't normally do that when I play that game, but maybe I'll, like, read the storyline for you guys, and hopefully it'll be interesting enough where you people will actually, I don't know, kind of like to see that. But either way, I digress. I've kind of been rambling on about it for a few minutes now. It's just some ideas. I'm still looking for ideas for this channel. What? Didn't I just do this? Or did I just do this in a room that just looked exactly the same to this one? I don't know why. Okay, sure. More loot is good, I guess. Okay, I need to remember that these levels are procedurally generated, so this is probably a case of this particular room has options to show up in multiple areas, and I guess it just happened to show up more than once. I don't know. Where even are we supposed to go? This way, it looks like. I feel like I kind of deviated from the path quite a bit. We have some arrows over here that I missed. I want those. We are starting to run a bit low on arrows by the looks of it. So the more the better. I guess we need to go around the other way. This is definitely a maze. Okay, so we're now up on a new area, I guess. I don't know why we went so far off the path there, but that's okay. I mean, it's cool to explore, and we got quite a bit of loot from it, so that's good. It's always good to collect loot in games that revolve around collecting loot. Ooh, let's heal up now. Those creepers are not fun to mess with. Okay. The aesthetic has changed a little bit. Now we're in some indoor-outdoor sort of aesthetic-y area. I don't know how you would describe that. Other than it just looks really cool. Okay, collect that. Stop that! Stop that! No! Dang it, creepers. They haven't been a problem up until now. It's only now that I'm starting to actually, like, feel the full wrath of them. Either that or, I don't know. I guess I just suck. Alright, zombie. Feel the wrath of my glaive. Okay, so it seems to be going back to the crypt aesthetic. Oh, this is scary. Hey, you. Don't do that. Whoa. This is creepy. It's really cool, but... What was that? Sounded like it came from behind me. What am I hearing? Let's see what is up this way, I guess? Okay, I was expecting to, like, find some kind of humbering hulk or something up here. Or lumbering hulk just by the noises I was hearing, but I guess that's not the case. Okay, so this does seem to be a full level. I wasn't sure what it was going to be, but that's okay. We basically did 2 full levels in the last episode. I kind of cut out a lot of the second level just because it was a repeat, so this level might end up being a bit longer. This episode, rather. But I think that's alright. I know some people are a fan of longer episodes, some prefer the shorter ones, so okay. That's what I was hearing. The floors are falling apart beneath me. I'm going back because I do feel like I missed some things. Really? I came back for one spider? No, there has to be more than that. Okay, there we go. We have a full area up here, which I haven't explored yet. Yeah, that's good. That's good. These levels are quite expansive, too. Okay. And one thing which is cool about this game is that you can never really truly learn the layout of a level. Unlike like other games where you go in and the level's always going to be the same no matter what you do. In this case, it could be different. And it will be different, because that's how this game is designed. Okay, and the lower hundreds on my arrows now. I really need to start conserving. If there's a boss fight later on in this level, I do want to make sure I have some for that. Because I know boss fights can get pretty difficult. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. We're doing good, we're doing good. Wonder where that lost home is hidden. I know it's not this way because, yet again, I'm going way in the wrong direction, but I do want to explore again. Okay, this is very similar to a level or a portion of the level we did earlier on, but for the sake of the video, I may end up cutting this out. Just because this is starting to get a bit repetitive at this point. Okay, so we're back in the bridge area now. We're about to explore down this way, I think. Looks like this door needs some opening, but I don't know how to open it or if there's a way to. I'm definitely hearing something. Let's see what this does. Oh. Okay, okay. I gotcha. It looks like we have initiated the ambush this time. I don't think this is anything we can't handle. I wonder why there are illagers, though. That's kind of interesting. Maybe they're also after the lost home. I don't know. This game doesn't have a whole lot of story. It's just like, oh, the villagers have been captured. Go save them. Okay, so I guess that's how we progress. Ow. See if we have any. Yep, sure enough. I wanted to check to see if they had dropped a chest after that particular encounter, because it would kind of be weird to have an ambush like that and not have any loot that follows. Okay, okay. So this seems to be the way to go, and sorry for the jump cuts again, by the way. Like I said, in this particular case, like, this level it's a really cool level, don't get me wrong, but it's also very repetitive. So I decided, like, a bunch of it I'm just going to end up cutting out just simply because a lot of the rooms I explore, even though they're new rooms, they're exactly the same rooms that I had already explored earlier on in the episode. So if you see some jump cuts like that and you see it just cut off at one point, then you'll know that chances are I've just explored another room which looks exactly like a previous room, and I got some more loot and killed mobs. And that's exactly everything that's been going on in this level. That's kind of what this game is. And I guess if you don't like that, then, you know, this is probably not a game you'll want to play. But this game is meant to be a dungeon crawling experience full of monsters and killing a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, okay. How do you like being blown up, creepers? Let me ask you that question. How do you like having TNT thrown at you? You're basically walking TNT. Living, walking TNT. Okay, back over 200 arrows, so that's good. That's good. I think this level might have a boss fight. Maybe, kind of hoping it does. I'm hoping so because, you know, I mean, that's half the challenge, you know? I mean, the only times I've really died in this game so far were to a boss battle. And it was a fun battle. It was difficult, but it was a fun battle. Okay, apparently they decide to go at me from behind walls. That's the thing that happens. Okay, that's going to open... Which one? Okay, I was expecting it to open one of those two, but I guess not. Okay, okay. Now we have ourselves... Ooh, speaking of dying, we're actually getting very close there. Level up, awesome. More level up points to spend later. Did that open up these paths? Yes, it did, okay. This is probably going to be more of the same, so I might end up cutting this out if that's the case. Okay, so interestingly enough, there seem to be two separate pathways. Because the way I'm going right now seems to be a little bit, or not different, but I could have gone across the bridge or this way, I guess, to continue on with the level. Which I find that kind of funny. Either way, I guess we're going this way, because this is the path that I chose, but loving this area over here. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to do a bit more fighting. I guess the skeletons can shoot from behind the grates. That's great. Pun intended. Okay. This is quite a long level, though. I don't know how long I've been playing this level, but it's definitely longer than the previous one. And a lot more repetitive, hence why you're seeing a lot less of it. Alright, let's take on another path we have not gone yet. This level's really confusing, but I guess that's the point of it. I think this level's meant to be confusing. I don't know. All I know is that I'm getting to the point in the video where I'm starting to run out of things to say, so maybe it wasn't a good idea for me to take on 2 episodes. Or, I'm sorry, 2 levels. But either way, what's done is done. Okay, so now we're back a little ways to, I'm guessing, what leads on in the level. Music is ramping up. A pickaxe, huh? Pickaxe has been the iconic tool of adventurers and heroes for as long as anyone can remember. You got that right. And I'm guessing the tome was over here all along. But because the music is ramping up, I have a feeling that when I pick it up, we're about to be attacked. So let's prepare for that. Okay, here we go. Now we have to leave the crypt. Oh boy. Okay, so now we have to go back through the entire level. I hope that's not the case. If that's the case, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, that's all that was. Some more loot over here. Another pickaxe. Okay. And now it's taking us this way. Okay, so the path that I explored earlier, I was going to have to come down here later. But because I was stupid, I went down here too soon. Okay, so that noise means that this gate is now open. Awesome. So I wonder why the game was trying to get me to go this way then when I was over here. But this is where the end is, I guess. Okay. Well, nice. We missed some areas, but that's okay. I think that's basically it for this level. Or not. We're still going. Back into the creeper woods, I guess. And there's more enemies. Okay. I guess our adventure is not yet done. This is a very long level. And if there is a long, drawn-out boss fight at the end of this and it kills me, oh boy, we're going to have some serious issues here. I'm confused. I left the crypts. Okay, there we go. Now we're actually getting somewhere. But where is this leading? What do you have in store for me, game? In Creeper Woods version 2.0. It's basically all this is. Come back here, pig. You got the loot that I want. Nice. Is this the way we're supposed to go? I don't know. We're going this way, though. Okay, so we're coming up on what was the previous exit to Creeper Woods, so I'm guessing that is what we're going to have to do. If it stays true to the original version, then I think this might be the end of the level. Yep, sure enough. No monologue? Okay, fine. Okay. Honestly, that kind of... excuse me. Honestly, that final segment in that level seemed a little bit pointless to me. They could have just ended it at the crypt instead of having to go back to the woods, but that's okay. More of those, dang it. Okay. Well, I think that's enough adventuring for today. We made some good progress. We finished off this area over here, the Cacti Canyon. Next time we play, we are going to... Oh, Desert Temple is its own level. Okay, I see. That makes sense now. It seemed kind of like a wasted opportunity to be able to go to the Desert Temple, but not actually be able to do anything with it. Travel to Island Realms. Okay, I'm guessing that's DLC stuff, but we've actually done quite a bit already by the looks of it. I'd say at this point we're about halfway through the game because we have only a few areas left. We got 4 areas left. And we've done a little bit more than that, so we're a bit more than halfway minus the DLC, so interesting, very interesting. So far I think we're doing very good with this game. Next time we're going to pick it up here with Redstone Mines, and I might actually ramp up the difficulty a little bit. I'm not sure. I'll probably regret that decision, but Island Realms, Creeper Winter, or Creeping Winter. Okay, yeah, this is DLC content for sure, but we'll come back to that eventually. But this is where we're going to end today's episode. So if you liked it, again, do me a favor, hit the like button, please. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying this series. I'll catch you with the next episode here very soon. Take care.